Hey, welcome back. Hope everybody is having a great Sunday, and thank you so much for joining me talking all things Masters of the Universe. Today, tonight, guys, once again, we're doing another relook or revisit of the Masters of the W Universe, and today on the channel we'll be looking at Seth Rollins in the packaging only. Just to take a look figure in the packaging, his artwork he comes with. As you know, we did look at Becky Lynch, his wife, yesterday on the channel right here, and she's representing Tila in this universe. Of course, this is WWE Superstars or WWF Superstars in the World of Eternia. This crossover event that happened started back in 2019, and of course, we also looked at Ricky the Dragon Steamboat right here, who is representing Dragon Blaster Skeletor in this universe. And so today we'll be looking at a quick revisit or relook at Seth Rollins. All right, who, in my mind, is more of the Zodak-looking figure, or maybe Wondar figure with the armor and stuff like that. And tomorrow, on Monday, we will finish up this line here to take a look at Mr. T here. Of course, these are a variety of figures from different waves, basically. But first, if you are new to my channel or first time watching, I hope you will subscribe afterwards. I hope you'll hit that like button, and thank you so much for doing that. Hit that notification bell when you know I upload new videos. And please share this video who has a passion and a love for collecting all things Masters of the Universe or Masters of the WWE Universe or WWE Universe. All right, without further ado, let's take a look at Seth Rollins. Now, before that, guys, before we look at Seth Rollins again, I did pick up a new vintage figure for my Master Universe collection. You might have saw him just a minute ago. I did pick up a vintage version of Mantenna. We just looked at his cartoon collection version right here. Beautiful, absolutely amazing. Detail is incredible. Of course, I mean, it's amazing. Does have the action call out feature right there. You can see the eyes do stay right there. All right, has a little switch in the back, which is a little bit different. And also, I did bring out my other variants of Mantenna to take a look at really quickly on the channel. You can see the history. First, here we go. We have of course, the vintage version. Now, of course, I am missing the gray crossbow that comes with this variant of Mantenna. This very cool version right here. All right. Now, one thing I did not realize, okay, when I got him home and to compare him to the Origins variants, is I thought this is, from figure to figure, the exact, same figure, but it's quite different. The Origins figure is quite different from the vintage version. And here is his, back it up here, his Origins variant. Get my camera down here. You can see really fast, guys. Get the camera here so I can get him standing up right. So look at the difference. I did not know this. First of all, I thought because I need to pay more attention. First of all, the Origins variant is much taller than his vintage counterpart right here. All right. Also, I thought for some reason when I saw my vintage version of Mantenna that my Origins variant, amazing variant, his legs were the same as the vintage one. Because for the most part, the Origins line pays, almost full, for the most part, attention to the vintage counterpart. So I thought the Origins figure, like his vintage counterpart, his legs are together in the vintage line, and I thought the Origins version was that same way, and it's not. So I hope I'm not confusing you guys. Basically, what I'm saying is that when I got it home, the vintage version, I thought that the Origins variant of Mantenna was just like the vintage version with the legs being together and not separated, and more articulate. But of course, it's Origins now when I think about it. Also, that the skin tone, the color tone of the Origins variant is much different than the vintage version right here. The vintage has a more bluish kind of tone to it, and a little bit dark blue, and this one has a very blackish tone to the figure here. All right. So this is crazy, because as we know, Origins figures are more, with more brighter colors with their figures, but still amazing, absolutely amazing. Look at that. Of course, we just looked at this variant of Mantenna just not too long ago, about a week ago, on the channel here. As you can see, you can see his, little timeline here, time loop here, I guess, in a way. We have the vintage version. We have the Origins variant. All right. And then we have the more cartoon version of Mantenna. All right. But very cool. Look at the styles there. Wow. All right, just to let you know, it's fun and I love it. I absolutely love it. So, what version of man? And I might do this in future videos of comparing the if I have it, because my vintage collection is very small. Okay, taking a vintage figure of He-Man to the Origins collection, to the cartoon collection, and looking at them and deciding which one do you like. You like the vintage version, like Montana. Do you prefer the vintage look, his vintage line, of Origins, or the more recent cartoon collection? For me, cartoon collection first. But I really like this variant. It's very simple, but it's perfectly, very cool. It's simple, but it works. It's got the full action call out. So I would probably go backwards from this version to this version to this version. Boom. So let me know. I know it's all about Seth Rollins, but I just want to show you this really cool video here. Little comparison video real quick of my latest vintage figure of Montana. All right. So, all right, we've now it's time to look at Seth Rollins here, guys. I know this was the main focus of today's review. All right. And once again, like I said, if I find anything new for my collection for Masters of the Universe, of course, I will share with you guys. And that, this version of Montana was really cool. All right. But on to Seth Rollins here. Once again, we'll take a look at the figure and the packaging real fast. All right, a little revisit. All right. Of course, we have the Masters of the WWE Universe right there, or WWF Universe if you wish. It's really very unique purplish pink background. Of course, with their own variant of the rocks blasting around the logo. You have Seth Rollins, the Slayer of King and Beasts. All right, and there he is in the packaging. A much younger version of Seth Rollins, but it looks good. All right, of course, he has that Zodak armor or Wanda armor. It looks like there's some damage in my armor there. On the corner right there. I'm not sure what that is. Details amazing. I love the black and gold pants, and matches beautifully with the armor. Okay, fully articulated. Basically this is Origins figures for anybody who's new to the channel. One of the that led us to the Superstars wrestling line. That first starting line for Walmart, but this is kind of like the prequel to that line, or even the Master of the Universe Origins line. All right, camera right there. Of course, he is standing in front of the Gray Skull playset ring right there. You can see that right there. Comes with his own unique comic as well. I love it. Look at the detail. The gold, it looks beautiful. Face up looks amazing. All right, around the back. There he is right there. Beautiful artwork right there. Taking on their version of Skeletor, which is Triple H, all right, in this universe. All right, and he does come with a burning sword in hand. Very cool. All right. Of course, the cross-sell of the other figures in this particular wave, along with Mr. T, which we'll look at tomorrow. And as you can see, he's more of a variant or a crossover between Fisto and Jitsu right there. Of course, there he is. There's old the Fiend, Jake the Snake. So very cool, very cool. I gotta say about these figures. These figures are really fun. All right, of course, if you can see right there, the flame sword right here. All right, of course, I am just, like I said, I'm just an inbox collector with this line, okay? But a fun line to collect. Like I said, that paved the way, for future Origins figures and brands that we have gotten over the years of this amazing collection with, superstars. Frustrating it is, they're still fun to collect, when you can find them. I get it. And if you gotta have some patience. But as far as Masters of the Universe, Origins, Vintage Origins, Cartoon Collection, Turtles of Grayskull, paving the way. This line right here, in a way, started all the fuss and the love of the Origins line. Bringing back the 5.5 scale figures in a way, but more articulated, coming off a great line in a way, with the Classics line, in which I never collected, and I'm kicking myself for not doing that. The Classics line is an amazing line. If you collected that line, amazing, absolutely amazing. A lot of great figures that came out in Classics. In a way, I'm trying to making up for that in a way with the Masterverse line, which is slightly different, but the New Eternia line is a fun line to collect. You know, a great line. But, after the Classics line, I think Origins, was the perfect and right time to get that line out from, from the wrestling line to, of course, Master Universe. I mean, very cool, very cool. And hopefully the future will bring us more figures with Origins-based figures, with the Thundercats line, and so forth. But this line here was a fun line to collect. Rollins right here, amazing, absolutely amazing. Right next to his wife, Becky, right here. Beautifully detailed, and like with all Origins variants, like I said, fully articulated. The 5.5 scale figures, you can pop the head off, you can pop it from the waist, from the boots. You can mix and match. If you like this armor, if this armor is really cool, and you have an extra Zodak or maybe a Wondar in your collection, or any figure, you can mix and match. And come up with some very cool, very unique, and very amazing figures in your loose collection. All right, very cool. And that's one of the things that we love about Origins. At least I love about Origins is the fact that it's plug and play. Of course, if you are an in-box collector or out-of-box collector, but for me, I picked up this line very late in my collection, and I'm a fully complete collectionist, but my full passion is full Masters of the Universe figures from Origins. That's where my passion is, and which comes from the vintage figures. That's why I'm now doing it's a slow burn, of vintage figures of Master Universe. But my full passion, of loose and in-box figures, is Master Universe Origins cartoon collection, Masterverse as well, and so forth. And let's see what the future brings us in the line. But as far as Seth Rollins, an amazing figure, fully detailed. The look looks amazing, perfectly done. The face sculpt looks great. All right. He-Man armor there. Very good. I love the sword. The sword would look really good with Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, because that orange has that same color tone and feel and look as his dragon. I mean, look at the dragon. I think the dragon right here is right there, and of course dragons breathe fire and stuff like that. So I mean, I think that would be a nice fit, with the sword right here, this flaming sword right here, in the hands of Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. But very cool, very cool. Seth Rollins here. Alright, guys. I'd like to take time now, of course, to thank my subscribers. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. This has been a lot of fun. Going back and doing a little video of Mantenna, and once again, my vintage version, and comparing him to his Origins variants, I guess. No Masterverse version yet of Mantenna, so I'm kind of curious if we're going to get that, if we might get a new Eternia variant of him. I feel like that's going to be, happening sooner than later. I don't know. Something tells me that, we're getting really heavily into the Princess of Power line in Origins. And we already got some great figures from the Princess of Power line in the Masterverse line. So it's just a matter of time, basically, when we get Mantenna in the collection for Masterverse. Cannot wait to see what that looks like, or what he looks like, okay? Of course, also, we looked at Seth Rollins here. Amazing figure here for this amazing collection. A collection where I wished they would have gone further, when they did, but what they gave us, amazing. And, like I said with Becky and Ricky, right now, as of filming this, I don't believe there is a Seth Rollins in the Superstars line of Origins. So I'm kind of curious what look we'll get with Seth Rollins. Seth freaking Rollins. So I'm kind of curious about that. But a lot of fun today, guys. All right. Of course, don't forget to hit that notification bell when I upload new videos. And tomorrow on Monday, we'll look at the final figure of this line, of this particular line here. Which was Mr. T, all right, which is representing Jitsu and kind of Fisto in this universe, all right. Take a look at the figure, the packaging. But he did also have a Superstars figure from Origins that we will compare to, all right. And also, like I said, I would like to do from future videos these small comparison videos, if I have them, of my vintage collection figures to their Origins variants and the cartoon collection variants. You can see the history, and we can decide, which one do we like more. All right. But this has been a lot of fun, everybody. So I hope everybody has a great Sunday. All right. And I'll see you guys on Monday. Take care and have a good one, everybody.